Hi, I'm Don Gay, and once again, I'm here with all my picks for the best rides at the Mesquite Rodeo last season. For over 30 years, Mesquite's been famous for the quality stock and the cowboys who come from all over the country to ride them, and last year was no exception. Now, let's get things started with my event, the bull riding.
Tough Hedeman, been to the national finals ever since 1984, won the world title in '86, third in '87. Now, this bull has been ridden 2 times in 3 years. One of those times was by this man, Tough Hedeman. Let's see if he can repeat. I think he can, but you never know. Red Rocker can be really ranked. Start to the left, now back to the right.
Yeah.
All right, he nearly got him down inside.
Yeah.
He's reaching forward.
Yeah.
I think he did, yeah.
Whoa,
I believe
right.
he did, Dan.
Right on the bell that time, Donnie. The buzzer rang and Tough went down. He's trying to beat 74 points. And they're going to give him a ride here. The judges, look at this, 81 points.
You see Gary Green,
Yeah.
They're all happy. Tough was a little bit worried. You know, the tie usually goes to the runner. Now, this is good. Look at the bull drop and change direction, slinging his head, lots of power. I know that. This bull threw me off as hard as I've ever been bucked off before. Tough Hedeman handles this great. Now, his free hand comes back, the whistle blows right here. Boom, right on his shoulder. Good bull ride, Tough Hedeman. Now, I talked to Chuck before the rodeo. We discussed game plans, but you really got to bear down. Here we go, Dan. There's that jump out there, and they... Hang on, Chuck. He's going to get there.
Yes,
down
sir.
here. Come on, Chuck. Hang on to it. Whoa.
Man, oh man, what a shot at the end of that. Did he make that,
I'm not
Donnie?
sure. Yeah, well, he thinks he did.
So.
He's looking at the judges. Now, they're confirmed. They've got stopwatches because we couldn't hear the horn at all. The crowd reaction here. Chuck's walking out there. He knows. Yep, they've said they're going to give him a score. Let's see what the judges say.
He needs to beat 73 points. He's already picked up a grand for staying on there. And now look at this score, 79 points. Yeah.
There's a happy young Cajun cowboy right there. That's going to be worth about $2,000 for 8 seconds worth of work. Figure that out by the minute. Wow. Let's watch this now. Big, strong bull. He weighs about 2,200 pounds. Chuck and Graffy about 130. Kind of a mismatch there, but hey, anything can happen. Look at the effort right here. Now watch this. One round. Now look, he's lost the bull rope. He's hanging on to the tail of his rope and takes his shot. That's what you'll do for money in the rodeo business. Good bull ride. Let's watch this. Let's take another look at this. I want you to watch his riding hand. Taking those long jumps, incredibly strong. That was a good turn. That's usually where he bucks everybody off. Now watch him jerk the rope out of his hand. Here he comes, coming around. Boom, right now you can see it.
Yep.
Hold hands out of the rope, just holding on the tail. That's called getting close to your work right there, crawling out of the way. Look at David Burnham. That was terrific.
He's qualified for the NFR 4 times, shooting at his 2nd world title. He's riding gunslinger.
Well, this bull is a little bit off and on. He's won $400,000. Lane has in his bull riding career. He'll ride this bull easy. Good start here. Kicking, makes a good left turn there. Look at the control. I love to watch this kid ride bulls. He likes it. He has a bad rap. It's because he doesn't stay healthy. And whack! What a dismount. Right on his shoulder. He broke that collarbone last year as we wait on a score.
He's trying to beat 73. Lane Frost does that. He gets a score of 76 to move into the lead. Lane Frost still rubbing that shoulder. The score is going to make him feel a lot better, Donnie.
Well, like I say, if he has a rap, it's just his physical makeup. He's long and lanky, not as put together as solidly as a bull rider would like, but you just don't do it a lot better than this. Look at the control. It stays right up on that bull rope, chin tuck, free hand. I mean, he looks pretty, and watch this get off now. He hangs there. Right, 1-point landing on that sore shoulder. This is a national finals bull. You don't draw a lot better than this. Now, the bull will spin either way, Dan. He looks to the right there. Now, left-hand turn. Larry's got a good one. Look at the seat he's got on him. Round and round and round we go right here. They're going to have to give him a big check, Dan. That was a nice bull ride.
What a way to start things out here in section 1 of the bull riding. See the bullfighters attending to Rambo and Larry Denson now waiting for a score. What a way to start things off. And a very good score. Look at it, 79 points for Larry Denson. Yeah. 79,
that never fails. He could have been more points than that first bull rider out. A guy don't want to go crazy if he's judging the rodeo. But let me tell you, Rambo, one of the top bulls. You see this, bull riders take note. Right here, Larry Denson got his toes turned out. A great seat on Rambo. Free hand, head down. Hey, boys, picture perfect bull riding right here. Get your wrap. Wait on a bullfighter to move in. Step down. Get the money, honey.
Donnie, I've never seen Ricky look this slim and trim as this year.
Well, he's got him a job. He's riding part-time. He's really comfortable in what he's doing. Look here. I told you that I thought before the rodeo that he'd be one of the guys to beat. And that was a good bull ride. You better get up, Ricky. Whoa.
Holy smoke, that was close.
That will get your adrenaline pumping.
76
Claver
points.
moves in to get Repo Man away from the fence. Let's see what the judges have to say. We've still got those 276s to beat.
Look at this, Donnie. 79 points is what they're going to give Ricky Bolin. That's our new leader. Yeah.
All right for Ricky. Now, I want you to watch here. This bull, he just doesn't look very pretty, but now he's jumping, starts around to the right, now he just kind of rears up in a pogo. Now watch him roll his back. Ricky really getting a hold with his feet. Good bull ride right here. Now this bull, Repo Man, is cute, and that's really cute whenever you're not getting on him. When you get on him, you don't like him. This should be a good match right here. El Toro will turn back right in the gate to the right end of Bubba's hand. He's really starting to ride well. I like this boy's attitude. He likes to ride bulls.
Nice turn there. Bubba's already had a 73 this season. Another nice move.
Good turn there. Now, look here.
Yeah.
Nice move for Bubba Monkers. I like that one. A lot of effort, a lot of moves.
That's one of those, Donnie, got better as it went along. He's trying to beat 76 points. Made a very good ride. The judges figuring it up. A good score as well. We've got a new leader, 78 points for Bubba.
Well, that's good. I like that one. I like that one a lot better. Let's watch this back here now. Round to the right there. That's the usual trip. Now, jumps out of it, comes back to the left. Bubba makes a nice move. Look at free arm action. Now starts back to the right. Bubba drops over a little bit to the left. Nice recovery. Didn't come out too far. Finds a good safe spot to get down. Knows Jimmy Anderson right there. Another little kick in the britches for good measure.
Down in chute number 4 is James Garlick from Granbury, Texas. Darth Vader.
Good bull. James hasn't won anything in the bull riding this year so far, but he hasn't a bareback riding, but he's got a chance right here to stay out of the well. Look at him looking outside a little bit. He's trying to go down. Hey, that's close. That's close.
Right to the wire on that, trying to beat 77 points, and I believe they're going to give him a score. He stayed on there. Yes, they're going to give him, Donnie, a 78. Look at this. We've got a new leader in James Garlick. Yeah.
All right. Now, what really happens is this bull gets to spinning so fast, the centrifugal force wants to pull you down inside. Now, James knows this. Keep a good hold of that outside foot, looking right down. Now, watch him start looking to the outside as he starts. Now, he'll reach and get another hold. Outside foot. Now, he just kind of hangs on. They didn't really detract anything for sliding back, but he's first right now. Well, this bull can I don't know how much music he can do, but he's making some racket in the chute, Dan. Now, he's a new bull. They don't know what he's going to do. Really jumped out of there, turns back to the right. It looks good from here. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, David.
Nice bull ride.
Yeah.
Good spur ride right there. Now, the clowns are trying to make him jump out of that spin. He needs to get off right there. Go. The bullfighters pull him out. He can get off into his hand, step away. He's waiting on his score. He knows it's going to be a nice one.
He's trying to beat 71 points. David Berry with a great ride. The judges, look at this, Donnie. They're going to give him 80 points.
80 points is a really exceptionally good bull ride. Now, a lot of people will think, well, it just wasn't that good. But now think back to your, to your 71 score. Bull turns back. Got a lot of speed. Now watch David with his outside foot. He starts spurring a little bit. Those judges are seeing that. He got some extra points there. Whistle blows. Nice ride.
Bo Davis, Dripping Springs, Texas. He's on Scrambler. 0 for 1 so far this season is Bo.
Well, it's a good cowboy. He'll break that string. Scrambler is a nice bull. Spin to the left. Now, good. We got a good one. Look here. Look at that outside foot. Bo Davis, go on. I'm excited. Look here now. All right. Get your down. He took your hat off. I like that.
A little wave to the crowd.
Oh, boy.
Trying to beat 74 points, Donnie. We've got a tie for that, holding first place. And Bo Davis with a great ride. David Burnham still trying to keep things mixed up there in the arena with Scrambler. And look at this score, Donnie. We've got a new leader, 82 points.
Even if he is from Dripping Springs, Texas, this boy makes a good ride, Dad. I want you to watch. Away from your hand. Now, this is the hardest kind of ride, but this is when you really think, boy, I love being a bull rider. Look here. Bull spinning, outside foot going, head down, body position absolutely perfect. Oh, I love this.
Wonderful.
I'm excited. Nice bull ride. Undo the wrap, step off. David Burnham's job's easy. Tip your hat and get the money.
78 is the score to beat. 2 men holding on to that. Randy Hugel is on corkscrew.
Now, Randy needs to loosen up just a little bit. Going to the left, into his hand. Come on, Randy, get right with it. Get your foot down, get your foot back down. That boy, going on with it. Okay, nice ride. Good ride. One of those new bulls, corkscrew, aptly named. Just kind of spun a hole in the ground. Jimmy Anderson leads him off.
Well, he's trying to beat 78 points. He's got a seat to sit and wait for his score. And look at this, Donnie. The judges figuring it up. They're going to give Randy a score of 79. That's our new leader.
79 to 78. The competition can't get a lot tougher than that. Now, left hand down. Now, I was saying get your foot down. Watch his right foot. Now, comes up right there. Get it back down. Comes up again. Oh, get it back down. Get you another seat. Now, okay, whistle blows. Let's find a good spot. You see how the bullfighters just move right in there. Well, 80 or 85, doesn't really matter. That put him ahead of that 78, still a score to beat. Tough Hedeman should, look here, high jump. Now, these are the kind of bulls that world champions want, whether you're a farmer or not. Look at Tough, spur to that outside foot. Easy money. Says, oh, my goodness, who did I draw tonight? Wow, Tough Hedeman steps down. Okay, let's have the lead change. Let's guess. How many points, Dan? I think Tough was right when he said between 80 and 85.
Man, I'll tell you, what an outstanding ride trying to beat a 78. And the judges looking toward him. And look at this score, Donnie, for Tough Hedeman, 83 points. Was he on the money or what?
Well, he knew that if the bull buck like Philip Fournier had told him that he knew that he could make a good ride as well as get high points now, because he's going to be able to spur and a real showy bull, but he's not very big, so he's not really putting a lot of power on him. Changing direction, great body position, spur with the outside foot. Just another day at the office for world champ Tough Hedeman. Now watch him pick his spot to get off. Right there, boom, bull changes directions. You thought he had that planned, huh?
Now, as a bull rider, I always like to start there, but our next event's the bareback riding, and it's a real kick to watch. At Mesquite, we're real fortunate to have some great bucking horses and men like the 1988 world champion all-around cowboy Dave Appleton to ride them.
Well-spoken guy, huh?
I don't know what book he's been reading, but it sounded good to me. Come on, Dave Appleton. I like him. He's riding bareback horses all year long, better than anybody. And look here, he's doing it again.
Yes,
look
sir.
At both feet, county line, really giving him a good go here. Circle back left. Dave had to kind of work for that, but that was a good ride.
He's trying to beat 76 points. And a very good ride that time by Dave Appleton, working very hard all the way to the buzzer. And the score, look at this, 77. Dave Appleton gets the points when he needs it.
You bet. That was a good ride. Combination, great spur ride, good bucking horse, first place. Now, what I'm trying to say is I agree with you, judges. We did a good job finally. All right, Dave Appleton.
He's on Bad Bob.
I bet his girlfriend probably didn't like that answer, but you know, he's averaged almost 73 points a ride. Oh, look at here, Bad Bob is just gonna go wild out there.
Whoa.
Come on, Johnny. Get him back up there in the money. There you go, atta boy, John.
And the crowd is going nuts
okay.
here. Yeah. Good job by John Brockway trying to beat 73 points.
I don't think that's going to hurt his average any at all. You know, he's won here already 2 or 3 times this year.
And look at this score, Donnie. He's going to do it with a score. The crowd showing their appreciation. 79 points for John Brockway.
Well, that's first place any way you cut it. John's going to go get on the other horse, the paint horse, a little easier to ride, and take a victory lap while we watch it back here. Now, this is a wild horse. Understandably, we call him Bad Bob. He's saying, I'm going to do everything I can to get John off here. Now, he has to reach down, get him another hold. Now, he just goes right back to spurring. Bareback bronc riding is supposed to be wild. Hey, the whistle blows. You can get off anytime, John. Tip your hat. Hey, I know I got the money. That's what you like to see right there. It's a relatively new horse, a relatively new cowboy, and there's nothing like being nervous or up. Just going to take it one even at a time, he says. Let's see how he does.
He says, okay, and here we go. He's trying to beat 70 points. Donnie loses his hat, but hey, he's looking good.
Look here, look here. Good spur ride, both feet.
Yeah.
Going for the gold. That's what I like. I like that.
All the way back there, Ty Murray.
We're going to have a lead change here, Dan.
A great ride for this young man who's got a busy night ahead of him, trying to beat 70 points. And the judge is taking a look at that, but I'm sure he will do that. Yeah, look at that, 76 points for Ty Murray, our new leader. Great ride.
You can tell it kind of got a grin out of him. Good spur out rule right there. Okay, now he's laying back. Look at both legs coming all the way back to the rigging. Every jump that horse takes, Ty's is spurring, leaned into that turn. Great ride.
Denny McClanahan on Trail Dust.
Now, I like this kid. You're going to start seeing a lot of him. He just got out of high school, the high school champion, Trail Dust. Now, a little bit of a belly hold, but look at the spurring motion right here.
Yeah.
That's called rearing back and going for the gold right there. Nice bareback ride. Denny McClanahan, high school kid, said, hey, guys, I'm here to get your money.
And making a presence here. A great ride by this young man, waiting for a score from the judges. And look at this, Donnie, 77 points. That is the young man to beat. Look at his smile.
Well, the grin on his face tells you about that. Now, he's a little bit weak at the gate. He's going to have to work on that. Took him a hold. Now, he's in, look at the body position, close to that rigging, really spurring hard.
Yeah.
Everything looked good. Denny McClanahan has got a real good future in the rodeo business.
We're looking forward to seeing Jack ride. He's on High Point, Donnie.
Well, he's always had one of the greatest spurring styles to win 2 world titles. Now, look at here.
Wow.
Look at here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 40 years old, gets on this bucking horse. I know the feeling. He's a little bit bored. He says, hey, you know, look at all this money. He says, but he wanted to know if the kids in the bareback riding had a driver's license. You know, he... That's right. Look at him talking to Jim riding around the corner saying, come get me. I've done my full 8. That was a nice bareback ride. That was control. Nice spur ride.
Trying to beat 73 points. And look at this, Donnie. Yeah, why he's the world champion. A score for Jack Ward of 80 points. And he does it when he has to. A great ride by Jack Ward.
Well, I had a feeling it was going to be a high score. The horse was real good. He was smooth, just the kind of horse Jack likes. He's a big, strong horse, long leg Jack Ward. Look at, now watch him pull him all the way to the rigging.
Wow.
Look, body position, right against that rigging. Hadn't been on a bucking horse in a couple of years. Look at there. You don't ride a bucking horse both feet any better than that.
The horse is Tiger. Phil's best finish here this season has been a 2nd place with a 76.
Okay, good horse, good cowboy.
Yeah.
This ought to be good. Look at
Yeah.
here. Both spurs right up to the rigging, turn back to the left, right in front of. Whoa, that was a pretty ride. Well, I feel a lead change coming on, Dan. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know when a guy really does do good, but look at him. He can't get his hand out of the rigging. That might cost him $100 what he wins for
Look
that.
at this.
Oh, boy, look at here.
77 points for Phil Smith. It does it when he has to.
Good spur out. Look at the timing.
That's nice.
Laying back, coming around to the left, spurs up to the rigging. Give me the money this time, fellas. Tiger, Phil Smith, team up. Good riding. This is a good horse. Monty Elms is 39 years old, still riding bucking horses better than most people you'll ever see. Now, can you guys get in a charge out of playing tennis in 8 seconds? I've never seen an 8-second tennis match, but look at this 8-second bareback ride. Go on, Monty Elms. Oh, boy, that had to hurt there, that last little jump. 39 years old. Good cowboy. Monty Elms, I know we're going to see a lead change here.
He's trying to beat 71 points, picks up his hat, and he's going to feel a lot better. Look at that, 78 points for Monty Elms. Yes, sir.
Wouldn't have been a bad golf score either. I mean, you know, especially if you're not a scratch golfer. Here we go. Now, look at this horse kick. Now, that's the way you ride bucking horses. Monty Elms spurring every jump. Hey, guys, you can take lessons right there.
Well, he likes him. We'll see how he does with him. Rodeo News.
Texas Cowboy. Now, this horse has been to the national finals. Casey's a young guy. Ain't bothering him a bit. This is looking real good. Little bit of trouble right at the whistle, but now that horse really bucked, and that was a nice bareback ride.
That was a great first 7 seconds, Donnie. Just excellent. He's trying to beat 72 points. And look at this, 77 for Casey Strange.
He didn't let that bother him a bit. Good cowboys at the rodeo. National Finals livestock. Now, boys, we'll take a note from a guy right here that just wants to win. Hey, it don't matter if this horse has been to the National Finals. Just let me at him, he says. I'm impressed, Casey. Fool's Gold is a hard horse to ride. Phillip is an all-around cowboy and got a good ride started.
Looks great.
You bet. Fool's Gold is having an excellent day for what he normally does. Phillip handled it good. We'll start out with a good score here, Dan.
And that's the way to get things going. Philip Fournier gets put down on the ground nice and softly that time. Now waiting for his score. Some great high spurring action. Should be a good score for Philip. And the judges are going to give him, Donnie, a 75 points for Philip Fournier, and that's the way to start it off.
You bet. Now, he's a bull rider by trade, but he rides these bucking horses. Look here, good control. Keeps those spurs coming back, gets a lot of iron in them. This is a big, strong cowboy. Good bareback bronc ride. He's trying a National Finals horse. We talked about it earlier. I like the possibilities. Look at West Ward. Falling back, pulling those spurs up.
Yeah.
Look at here. Watch him finish. Look, oh, boy. Hey, West Ward, that's why we call him wild. I just love to watch this guy ride.
I mean, putting caution to the wind gets a standing ovation there from the guys on the front row.
These guys are saying, hey, he's my size, too.
Look at his score, Donnie. 81 points for West Ward.
That is great. Now, spur him out. Okay. I'm not going to go dancing, so I'm going to get my knees working in good working order. Spur old cowboy coming around to the left. Now, what I really like, get close to the whistle. West knows it. Now just fall back and just let him have it. Whistle blows. Okay, ground, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get a check. Go home, and now he can pay for the food he might go eat after the rodeo.
Now that's bareback riding, wild and woolly, but from there, let's turn to another side of rodeo, the lighter side. Like all professional athletes, rodeo cowboys have their days when they wish they'd have stayed in bed.
It's a good look at Don Bell from Sterling, Kansas, getting set to ride Darth Vader.
Good bull. He's got his left hand down. Now this bull is a weller. He'll drop you inside the spin, which will be to the left, the same side he rides on. You better look up just a little bit, cowboy. Now, round to the left. Keep a hold of that right foot. That a boy. Good job so far. Uh-oh, you're getting back too far. Down inside. Whoa. How about a new crease for your hat there, it says Darth Vader. Whoa.
He's lucky that he just gets away with that. Looks like he's ready for F Troop with that, baby. Comes all the way from Montana, Twin City, Montana. This is Rooster Reynolds.
Rooster Reynolds, second-generation cowboy. His daddy, Benny Reynolds, all-around champion of the world, steer wrestling champion. This boy knows how to do it. Here we go. He's going to get down, quick jump. Whoop. Well, shoot. Let's see. Steers are only supposed to have a number. I think that one's got a name now. He reaches back and he just missed that inside horn, but right there, I mean, I wonder what he said.
Darn. As we move on to our next lady, Linda Durrett from Decatur, Texas.
Okay, one of the first times I've seen her here, makes a wide turn. The Palomino horse is really not working. Wow, uh-oh, she's in trouble. She is in trouble. Her foot comes out of that one stirrup, and she's gonna be all right. But now falls down. Now you talk about insult to injury. Got her pants dirty. Yellow horse didn't work. Bright lights, first time to Mesquite. She's a little embarrassed, but she is a cowgirl, and she'll get no time because she's broken the pattern.
She just looks like she got off of balance, Donnie, and just couldn't regain control.
Really trying to pick that horse up. She was pulling the horse, just kind of bounced her out of position and then wheeled around. Now she said, oop, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Let's don't get stepped on. Let me try to hold him. You can't hardly do that, and ouch.
From Louisville, Texas, this is Chris Girdley.
Good calf roper, been around a little while. He gets down that rope, got him a nice bright shirt on, thinks you better get back a hold. Now the calf is, he's on the wrong side of the rope now. He's gonna have to leg the calf down, and well, that's normally easier, but now he's loose again. He's got to go back and start. Look at his horse, going to take off. Said everybody, okay, I give up. Oh, me, the horse is running away. Chris trying to get caught up. Everybody, whoa now. Horse said, all right, Chris, you're supposed to throw the calf down and time. And look here. Hey, how about this? Okay, now we got somebody finally got to him. Chris, that's what you were supposed to have done a while ago. Okay, get the horse turner. Jerry Jaton, he comes out there and reserve champ of the world said, all right, let me show you. We'll hold it right here. We'll have school. That little calf not too defenseless, Dan.
That's the senior division of the calf scramble there, I believe. Everybody run. From Andalusia, Alabama, experience here, John Tisdale.
Well, you know he ain't no rookie. He knows what he's doing, riding a good-looking Palomino horse. Horse is bucking with him a little bit. Look out, John.
Sure
he just goes for the money anyway.
Get him,
Get
John.
down there, and now come on, Dad, and put him on the ground.
Whoa.
All right, here we go.
Lay him down there, John.
Little bit more, John.
Hello.
Hello, John. Maybe we're going to call this steer, you know, he got a number on him right there. He branded number 29, but we're going to start calling him the Incredible Hulk here. All right, John. Now, let's don't take a nap out there. Let's go ahead and, okay. All right, now let's do this again. Reach up here. Now,
Big
pull
smile
around.
on his face. Get him,
Now,
John.
he's having fun now. He said, I am not going to turn this steer loose. Okay, okay, this is the old, I'm gonna steer, me and you are gonna have a heart-to-heart talk. Okay, a little more, we got him! Okay, Johnny! Now we got him down, he's just not gonna let him go anymore. Okay, that's bulldog and steer wrestling. Terry Ward really starting to, now you saw him just jump right up there, got right in the middle of Cobra, in good shape right there, got whipped away from his hand once, twice, back in the middle, now at the left turn, he's in big trouble. He's in trouble, get your hand out, Terry. Hey, the inner tube really, now that made a tough landing pretty good. Here I was trying to help him get off and find a soft way to land because it looked like he's really gonna take a wreck, and he may have planned landing on that inner tube. Now, pretty good shape right here. Got rocked over once, right back in the middle, rocked over again. Now, the bull turns back right here, and he's completely out of shape. He's just kind of hung up, hanging on, but not a great place to hang out. Let's watch him. Okay, I want him to turn loose and fall on the ground right there. Terry Ward saying, hey, be quiet. I'm going to land on the inner tube. Boom. Just get up. Hey, no problem.
Here comes Cindy Allen into the arena, Donnie.
And she's got a pretty good-looking first turn.
Yeah,
The horse is just kind of pushing out on it. Can't get him around that barrel and just going to go back out. Now, normally that horse just running away with her. It'll be in no time.
Exit stage
Hey, how
left.
about the clock, 11:08? Now, you can take shortcuts, but that's ridiculous.
Les has been to the NFR one time.
He finished 12th in the world, makes a quick throw. Got a little, the calf turned to the right, and he fumbled his slack a little bit. Now he's in trouble. Now, got to start over. Uh-oh, now he's really in trouble. Oh, wow. Okay, now he's got to lift him up, lay him down on the ground. His horse is backing up, keeping the rope tight where the calf doesn't kick him. Les knows he's just going to make the tie. This is one of those deals where sometimes you just can't win, and he gets it all done right here.
Bubba Blessing from Irving, Texas. Good steer wrestler, Donnie.
You bet he has good horses. You see him, he makes that transition really. Uh-oh, put on the brakes, put on the brakes. Bubba. Well, that's in no time. I don't know. Well, I'm sliding and sliding, and he just kind of give up the ship there.
We may want to go out there and plant a couple rows of corn, Donnie. He put out about 20 acres of dirt there.
Here we go. We'll get a little execution of skiing in the park, cowboy style. Slide down, get pushed along. Oh, well, no money today.
Good look at Perry Klein from Hennessy, Oklahoma.
Getting set to go. He's got that determined look on his face.
And a good hold of that saddle horn.
Strapping youngster there. Nods for the gate. Here we go. Steer cuts in front of him a little bit. Whoa, that's a knockdown. That's not a, he won't get a time. He had to let that steer up. That horse tripped that steer, and he fell over the top of him. Could have had a heck of a wreck there.
And he came up luckily holding on to one horn, holding on to something anyway.
Just on the wrong side to try to make the throw, because you have to lay those steer. You see that steer, he's underneath that horse. Perry falls down over the top of the steer's head, and the steer does the hula hand. He really came out of that smelling like a rose. He could have been hurt, but that was in no time.
Robbie Hearn from a calf roping family.
You bet you, Dad. Both brothers. He reached long loop. Good catch,
Yeah.
Robbie. Got that number down there pinned on his leg. He didn't want that interfering with him. All right, get a hold of that calf, Robbie. All right, now get him on the ground. Let's get that tight. Robbie, come on. We may have to get some more lead in his britches here. He might not be big enough to get this calf down. Look here. Come on, Robbie. Come on, Robbie. I mean, we're going to have him out here. This is going from bad to worse. And Robbie said, hey, no mas.
There's a nice shot for you. Hello, Mom. Well, we've got a treat for you here. We all know Donnie Gay is an 8-time world champion bull rider. Donnie, good to have you back with me here. What happened here?
Well, just when you think you're going to lend a hand and help the pickup man because his bridle's broke and I'm just supposed to be riding out there looking good and going to tip my hat, I got tipped completely over, and it was a big story around the house. And, you know, we show these bloopers on all my friends. I thought it only fair to put one in there. It doesn't always happen to the nice guys.
Well, maybe I should have stuck to bull riding. It usually turned out better than that. Oh, well. Next up, we'll look at some classic rides from rodeo's classic event, the saddle bronc riding.
Mr. Personality there, Monty Henson.
What a smile.
Never at a loss for words. Crazy Snake is who he is on.
Riding with that tie, Tough Edelman started calling him the Continental Cowboy coming around. Now, Crazy Snake, look at the spur right here. Now, you can tell when things just work out, flying dismount, give me the money. Hey, we're going to see a lead change here. That looks good. Hey, I even like the tie.
Trying to beat a 74, and for the Hawkeye, yes, sir. He's going to move right into first place, just the right time. 78 points for Monty Henson.
Okay, now let's watch this here. Remember, it doesn't matter if you're just the world champion. It's not that when Hawkeye gets the money, but whenever you have Crazy Snake and you are the world champion and you can ride like that, they are going to pay you some big bucks. He is a class act in professional rodeo, the Hawkeye, Monty Henson.
Score to beat now 73 as we head to chute number 2, and Darren Lively from Yukon, Oklahoma.
Got old Rambling Man. This horse is about 25 or 30 years old. Really coming around there. Nice ride for Darren Lively. Now, yeah, go ahead. That wasn't really quite the Monty Henson get off, but the Yukon, Oklahoma Cowboy made it work for him.
He needs to beat 73 points, makes a very good ride. The judges now figuring things up, and look at this, Donnie. They're going to give Darren Lively a score of 78 points.
Well, he's happy. I think that's a little much. Let's watch it back here. Let's check the spur ride. Okay, there, you sure can't fault that. Front, back, every jump, both feet, toes turned out, body position good. Hey, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That's a nice bronc ride. 78 points and a new leader. He knows it already. I should have took the hint.
Eric Totten from Maypearl, Texas has drawn lightning, trying to beat that score of 81. His best score this season has been a 68.
This horse can be good. He can be hard to ride. He's a little bit unorthodox. Eric is making a nice ride. Rear up. Now he got his feet back behind him on that funny jump down there. Still should be a good score. I mean, everybody's gotten the bug here. Good scores in the bronc riding tonight.
Look at this score, 77 for Eric Totten. Another great score, but still the 81 holds first place. Whoa, big jump.
There's a perfect spur out right there. I like that. Eric Totten really in good position. Spurring along here real good. Now, let's get right over. He's getting a little behind. You see that? Now, the judges watch that. A high jump. We call that one of those Roy Rogers and Trigger deals right there. Eric Totten handled it good. C.J. Rogers has got a good horse called Easy. Now, he's been 72 points here. Don't let the name fool you like we said at the top of the show. This is a good bronc, been to the national finals. C.J. can do good. If he'll get back, go ahead, C.J.
Yes, sir. He's looking good right now.
In time with this horse. There's the timing and rhythm that we were talking about. Right there at the end, double grab. Uh-oh, he almost got it. Ain't over till it's over, C.J. Be careful.
Kind of dusts himself off, hops up. He's trying to beat 70 points and does it. 77 for C.J. Rogers.
Does it going away. Good combination. Cowboy, horse, everything coming around. This horse really kicking good, getting in the air. C.J. looking good coming around the corner. Left foot stops right there, but that horse hit him from the judge. Hey, he thought about maybe the Hawkeye flying dismount just about halfway there.
From Australia to Arkansas, this is Mike Merchant on Golden Globe.
Nice little saddle bronc, nice saddle bronc rider, college champion, really turns those toes out. Wow, hung up in the front just a little bit, says, hey, I'm safe, the whistle had blown.
Mike Merchant safe at home, trying to beat 74 points. A good ride tonight, and we've got a new leader, Mike Merchant, 75.
Good saddle bronc ride. People like that. Now, what I like is the way the cowboy keeps his body position and turns those toes out. Look here. All the way to the front, setting them up there. Now, get the money, Michael. Wow. Foot comes out of that right stirrup. He's won a lot of money, been to the national finals, 85 season champ. I talked to him before the rodeo. He's got some confidence. Look at here, Sugarfoot's giving him a good go. Get that left foot going, Joe. Come on, atta boy.
There we go.
Got things going there at the end, finished good. Good bronc. Sugarfoot gave him a good trip. Good one to break the ice on.
Yeah, Joe Spearman trying to beat 70 points. The judges are going to give him a good score. Look at this, 77 for Joe Spearman.
Outdistances everybody. Now, good spur out. Sugarfoot starts real quick. He's a balling, squalling, jump, and kick. Joe Spearman, right foot is going real good. Left one, maybe a little rust on that hinge right there. It's a pretty high score, but I mean, first is first. It doesn't really matter. Joe Spearman, we're glad he's back.
And he's on reckless red here in the saddle bronc riding.
Well, there's that rare out. They had him tied in. He's dangerous in the chute. Look at this kid ride.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at here. Come on, tied.
Yeah.
That's saddle bronc riding. The whistle blow. Oh, boy.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Now, that's cool. That's cool. Just walk right off to the corner. That is great.
And look at this score, Donnie, 75 points. We've got a tie. Ty Murray, 75 points. Wow, big jump out of there.
Spurs him out. That's tough to do. Now, his right foot looked great. See the left foot here coming around. Everything looks real good. He's a little bit behind that horse, but he got by with it good. The whistle blows, boom. Now watch him step off. Now, he's just walking off another day at the office.
As we look at Sean Bader on Gold Nugget, his brother rode a little earlier and had a 70. We'll see how Sean can do.
It's a tough horse. Wow, Rare mashes him against the chute gate. Go on, Sean. Got a good one going here. This horse is hard to ride. I've seen him buck off Hawkeye Henson, Bud Monroe, and all the champs. And look at here. Tip your hat to him, Wild West style.
All right, Sean Bader getting a little bit of showbiz into that ride, and what a ride it was. Look at this score, 76 points.
76 big points for a young cowboy. That'll do a lot for his confidence. Can't let it run away where you can get too cocky, but hey, when you get reared back and get mashed, that'll distract a lot of guys. Didn't distract him at all. Just get up there and run those spurs at Gold Nugget and say, okay, no problem here. The whistle blows. Now give him a hat, 1880 style, disband him a little bit.
As we move along to Joe Belcom from just across the way in Fort Worth, Texas, Bunny Rabbit, the name of the horse.
Nice, sweet little name for a horse that'll fall over and hurt you in the chute. Look here at Joe Belcom and Bunny Rabbit.
Yeah.
Good ride.
Yeah.
Look at the spur in motion. Everything is going just like you like it. The whistle blows. There it is, right there. Good score. I mean, this is going to be a good score. I mean, I'm excited.
Joe Belcom, a great ride that time and working for all it was worth, trying to beat a 69. Look at this, 81 points for Joe Belcom. Yeah.
That youngster really came on strong last year. Won 2 or 3 times that I can remember. Look at this. Now, this just gets better. The horse gets to bucking harder right here. Look at those toes turned out over the point of the shoulders. A little bit behind right there, but the whistle blows, and he'll take that and step down.
Well, clowns and bloody bull riding, Donnie. That's why we're all here. Bud Monroe from Valley Mills, Texas. Good cowboy, good guy. He's on Lonesome.
Veteran of many days on the hurricane deck. And look at here.
Yeah.
This is something. Look at the spur right here.
Yeah.
Look at Lonesome bucking, coming down the arena, kicking as hard as one can kick. Now,
Wow.
I like this ride. You don't want to be the judge right here because you got to call it.
Man, he's trying to beat an 81.
Oh, I like that.
They just don't get any prettier than that, waiting for a score. And look at this score, Donnie. He beats it, the 81, Bud Monroe at 83. Wow.
83 points. I agree. Oh, that is a nice ride. Now, Lonesome, the National Finals bucking horse. Let's look at it in slow motion here. Now, remember on the 81, right at the whistle, Joe got a little bit out of time right at the end. Look at here. I mean, everything is picture perfect. Toes out, body position. The horse is bucking. Bud is a spurring. That's why you got a new leader, Bud Monroe, 83 points. Give him the money.
Now, in addition to all these outstanding efforts in the rough stock events, Mesquite's had its share of great timed event competitions, too. Let's lead it off with the reigning world champion calf roper, Joe Beaver.
Joe Beaver, the young man's been to the NFR 3 times, and he has a tough time to beat, 8 and 7.
What he was really talking about there was maturity. Every young competitor, doesn't matter if you're a bull rider, calf roper, or football player.
Wow.
You got to work at it every day. You can't rest on your laurels. And look at Joe Beaver down the rope and bringing him up to tie.
Look at that, hands in the air, trying to beat 8 and 7. Look at his time, Donnie. 7 6/10 seconds for Joe Beaver.
Fastest time ever recorded in the calf roping here at the Mesquite Championship Rodeo here in this Mesquite Arena. New conditions. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, I'm telling you.
Rope come out there.
This kid, I mean, it's a good thing he's got a hurt knee and he slows him down just a little bit. The other guys that just have to show up for second all the time. Look at that tie. Wow. Joe Beaver does it fine. And a quick catch. Let's look for some good things. Dave has been a little inconsistent the last couple of years, but now he's got things back on track.
Yes, sir. Dave Brock shows why he was a world champion. 8 5/10 seconds. What a way to start.
Really a nice run. That was a world champion, world-class kind of a run. Reach out there, make that loop fit, get down the rope in a hurry. Calf is just going to be getting up when he gets there. Lift him up and lay him down. Not a lot of wasted motion. Watch the tie. That's just as smooth as you can do it right there. Dave Brock, a world champion.
Roy Cooper, Durant, Oklahoma. None better than this man in the overall, Donnie.
I think, in my opinion, best calf roper that's ever roped calves. Boom, quick catch.
Wow.
Now, what I like, watch him on the ground. If the calf doesn't kick him, strings that front leg. 1, 2, 3 reps, a half hits, and he fumbles ties. What a run.
That's why he's the best. Look at his time, 8.5 seconds for Roy Cooper.
I mean, he's made better ties. He fumbled, tripped, kind of stumbled. Watch this. Boom, one swing, down the rope. He's down there. The calf is just getting up, lays him down, strings it. He hangs up a little there. He fumbles a little here. Still 8.5. Great.
A good look at Taylor Webb, the 1987 Mesquite season champ in the steer wrestling, Donnie.
He's one of my favorite steer wrestlers. He's not very big. He's a wrestling coach at the high school at Pilot Point. Good cowboy, can really bulldog good. He's a little smaller, so technique is real important to Taylor Webb. Let's see, gets that by the barrier, makes a quick catch, pull him around.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah, Taylor Webb.
All right, 3 9/10 seconds, Dan. 3.9. I can't hardly say steer wrestling that fast.
Donnie, he was right on the barrier that time, timed it perfectly. So
you see the barrier stand breaks?
Yeah.
The steer doesn't run very hard. He gets out there, gets him caught real quick, goes to the nose, and I mean, just a clean fall. Great run.
Speaking about the changes of the national finals moving to Las Vegas, it has changed a lot. When he was at Oklahoma City, Dan, it paid, the go-rounds would pay about $2,000. Now they pay almost $10,000 per run. Pull him around. Byron.
Oh, yeah, Byron Walker.
Hey, stand up. Here's a guy like he's not ever animated, plus that 30 pounds. That extra 30, he's handling it pretty good.
Hey, look at the time. We've got a new leader. 4 and 2/10 seconds, and he does it when he has to. Yeah, a little 5 there from somebody.
The barrier hung on Byron's foot just a little bit, no problem, pull him around. Now, look at this, how he uses that additional 30 pounds plus 200, boom, lays him down in 4.2 seconds. Irving, Texas Cowboy. Irving's the home of the Dallas Cowboys, and a real cowboy, Lonnie Lavender, pull that steer around and lay him down, Lonnie.
I mean, that's the way to start things off here. Lonnie Lavender. And Donnie, he was right on that barrier. And look at this time, 4.3 seconds.
Got a good start right out of the chute. Lonnie Lavender, you see how big he is. He could play for the Dallas Cowboys football team. Now, get over there. He makes a good transition. Everything was smooth. He hung just for a second. But there's where the size comes in. He just straightens up, pulls that steer around, and laid him down. This gray horse is probably the best horse on the rodeo circuit right now for young horses. Now Charmaine James is still in the lead. Beth Broderick's the first girl in the last 3 years to be within $2,000 of her at this point in the year. Driving in, look at here, Dan.
Yes, sir, and look at this time.
Listen to that crowd.
16 seconds flat for Beth Broderick. Wow, a great run. She needs to beat 16.31 seconds.
She knows how to do it. She finished 7th in the world in 1987, won $36,000, and didn't really rodeo all year long. Good tight turn on that second one. We got a good one coming here. Now, got a little bit wide down there. She went for that bat just a little bit quick, but look at that
time. 16.05 seconds for Tamara Park. Talk about coming through when you need to do it. It's going to be a Dale, Texas cowgirl, Melody Parrish.
Well, she's already won here once this year with a 16:21. That would be good enough for second place if she could do that again and repeat her time. Now, she moved out a little wide. You see her getting out of those ruts. The further you go, the slower the track gets. They go to digging that ground up. Let's see.
Wow, look at this time. It's getting tough here. 16.12 seconds for Melody Parrish.
Now, from the timed events, we'll move now to one of my favorite segments. What you're going to see is a series of complete rides where cowboys learn how true that old axiom is, it ain't over till it's over.
Tell you, that hat looks like it's been through a few campaigns there, Donnie, as Wes getting set to ride Dry Gulch.
Well, we call him Wild West Ward all the time. Good spur out. Let's watch everything. West takes a beating, but he loves the event. Wild West Ward going at him again. I like the way the guy rides. It don't matter. Oh, look here.
Whoa.
It ain't over till it's over. Look at there. West Ward tips his hat. Hey, it's beat up, but this is wild.
Probably got an extra crease in it there with that landing. He's trying to beat 75 points, a disappointing 69. That looks a good ride to me, Donnie.
Well, I have to agree with you. The only thing is he gets all the way down to the other end of the arena. Everything is going straight away from the judges, so they really didn't get all the impact here. And you want to talk about impacts. Boom, look at there. Oh. Now that, my friend, is an impact. Well, he will get everybody's attention. See David trying to get him to stand up. Big horn, Spotted Bull. Left foot comes out of him. Made a nice recovery there. Now, Spotted Fever's not spinning to the right like he normally does. He's in front of the chutes, hooking it at the clamp. Look out now. Oh, he flipped him up. He's got a hold of him now.
That is the problem with Spotted Fever. It's not as much riding him, which is tough enough, but getting off. And you saw David Berry, who gets a very good score here, as we see, Donnie. A score of 73 on Spotted Fever, but
look,
the ref part.
Look, he's up there. Now, that's what you do. 73 points for David Berry. Go up and talk to David Burnham and say, hey, man, thank you. Don't you ever run away whenever I'm coming out. Now, quick turn. Good position. You see David, he's really concentrating on staying in the middle. Look at the bull's movement. You know, he's going back and forth, and this is what makes him hard to get off of when the whistle blows, because you think, well, he's going to go left. You see him take a swipe at the clown. Now he feels him. Now turn right there.
Whoa.
Those horns are just like radar. Whack! Hits him, you know, picks him up. That looked bad. You see the clowns move in, trying to distract him. Spotted Fever wanted that cowboy.
The next cowboy comes all the way from Colorado, Sean Gemmer, and he's on $3 grand.
This horse is one that I would hate to draw if I was a bronc rider. Now you see him, he's just kind of lumbering off, duck, turn, right into the fence. Look at it. Boy, that hurts. There's no way that doesn't hurt. And knowing he's not going to get a good score, it doesn't help at all.
And I'm surprised at how quickly he gets up after that. He's trying to beat 66 points, not going to do it. 61 points, disappointing.
Long way to travel to be 61 points, but that's the part about rodeo that you have to learn how to deal with. I mean, that's like getting a bad handoff in a football game. You just got to do the best you can with what you got and take it as she comes. But now watch this. Right into the cement retaining wall. Foot hung in the stirrup just a little bit, nearly got kicked. It's just lucky he could bounce right up and get up after that.
We'll see how it goes for Beaver tonight. Top Cat, as he says, a very rough bull, Donnie.
Well, he's dangerous simply because he slings those horns back at the rider's face. I feel like Beaver's riding style will either be real good or real bad. One or the other. It's not going to be in between. Look here, we got a good bull ride started. Bull spinning one way, back the other. High jump, he rides him good. Wow, the clown over the fence. Beaver said, hey, that's my spot. Look out, Ron Claver. I thought he was a step slow. Wow.
I mean, everybody hustling out of the way. The score 74 for Beaver Jernigan. Wow.
74 points. That's good grief.
That looked a little low, Donnie.
Well, I'm just going to quit arguing with the judges here. It's not doing anybody any good. So, Beaver Jernigan handled Top Cat really well. Now, look at this bull. Uh-oh, now, we're going to get a good rear-end shot of David Burnham going over the fence. Beaver said, hey, bull's going to go the other way. I'm going to go for the box seats as Top Cat tries to clean sweep everybody as Ron Claver just beats him to the fence. Wow.
By golly, that's the right attitude, Don Gay. He is set to go on Kid Curry.
I don't know. I may have to talk to him doing this the rest of his life. Now, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be doing a lot of setup, but I'll tell you one thing. He is doing some spurring right now. That is a pretty bronc ride.
Whoa.
Jumping out of there. He's working on that flying dismount of Hawkeye Henson's Bobby Brown. That'll get you hurt if you're not careful, boy.
Needs a little bit more work. He's trying to beat 75 and gets a 71 for Darren Lively. Nice looking bronc ride.
Oh, he's a little better than that himself.
Right there, looks awful good.
Spurs all the way back, setting his feet real nice, rein in good shape. Good grief, judges. I can't figure out what you didn't like other than that get off.
Maybe it was a dismount that they didn't approve of. Down in chute number 3 is where we're heading for Lance Uberoth from Ennis, Texas. He is on bullseye.
This little bull's getting harder to ride week by week. Lance's left foot's bouncing a little bit. He better get a hold. Bull made a right turn. He's in pretty good shape. Makes a nice ride right there.
Yeah.
Get off is not real good. Get your hand out of there, now run.
Woo. And Donnie, he came mighty close to the bull with his free hand, but the judges are going to give him a score, and he'll be happy with this one. Lance Uberoth gets a 74 from the judges. There's our leader.
74 points, a nice ride. Now he's a little bit stiff. He's leaning, he's back just a little too far. And on a bull with a lot of power, you're not going to get away with this, because now look at his legs. They're kind of bouncing. He's not real solid, but he stays straight up and down, and it looked pretty good.
Let's go. Turn him out.
He's got that rope in between the little finger, just makes a quick jump, says open the gate. There's a nice turn to the left. Terry's back on the end of his arm a little bit. You see how he's having to strain. He stays right there, a lot of effort. Uh-oh, Terry, that ain't the way to get off. But hey, it's catch as catch can. That was a nice ride. He was just straining a little bit.
And he was just suspended there on the back of Juicy Fruit. A good score, 70 points for Terry Ward.
Now, look and see his left arm. Now, his bull turns back. See his left arm, it's straight. It's got him back, and he's really having to strain to stay inside there, that left-hand spin. He does make the whistle, but he took his hand out of the rope too quick. You've got to commit yourself in your jump first. That could have been bad. Monty can really do well. And his brother Chick that he was talking about, Chick Elms, runner-up to a world championship. Look at Monty Elms go.
Monty.
That's what you like to see. Good horse, good cowboy combination. Look at both spurs, back to the rigging. Nice bareback ride. Hey, we're going to have another lead change.
He's trying to beat 69 points. I got to be honest with you, it hurts me every time to watch him ride.
Oh, boy, what a tough get off.
Oh, Monty. Well, the score is going to make him feel better. 73 points for Monty Elms, our new leader.
He'll probably say, Jim Gay, lighten up on me a little bit. Really wasn't anybody's fault. He tripped. Look at here. Now, I just like to watch Chick Elms, Monty Elms ride these bucking horses. But now watch this get off. Okay, don't let your feet trip, Monty. Bang.
Oh.
The ground is not that soft.
Jeff Switzer from San Luis Obispo. He's qualified for the NFR one time. He's riding high bid tonight.
I don't think he's going to have any problem doing it again, because he's really getting a lot of confidence in his bronc riding. Jeff Switzer can ride bucking horses, and he's got a good one going right here. Nice bronc riding. Good. Uh-oh, wow. That's hard on the laundry, Jeff.
Boy, just about a day late and $1 short from getting that pickup, man.
Look at that shirt.
Oh, my.
Look at his hat. I mean, the wardrobe suffered a little bit, but this will make him feel better, Dan.
A lot better. A score of 78 for Jeff Switzer.
Okay. Now, we know he's made a good ride. I want to see what happens to him here. You see the spur out? He waited until that horse finished that little short run.
Look at that.
Now, this is perfect. Good. Look at him. Turn his toes out, set his feet all the way to the back of the saddle, back to the front. Wonderful, wonderful right here. Okay, now he's getting close to the whistle. Now he'll double grab right here. Whistle blows. Missed it right there. He missed double grabbing, stood him up. Now he's going to try to reach and push off of that pickup horse. That is a one-point landing right on the side of his face. That had to hurt, but he's up and all right.
John Brockway from right here in Mesquite, Texas.
Well, what Shelly's talking about, he's already ridden this horse once, but he is wild. Come on, John. Whoa, look here, look at that jump. Now, keep in mind, let's watch the spurring. John's holding him there now. Horse is raring, not really. Come on, John. Now he's really got to move his feet right at the end. You really have to be careful, because it's fun to watch. Look, John Brockway. Go ahead and just get off.
Have a seat, John. Nice ride. I mean, he's trying to beat 65 points, and he was some daylight in the arena. The judges give him 72 points. He's still laughing.
He's just having fun here. This horse is hard to spur, and this horse really wanting to buck. John is pulling his feet back, but you see him hold him there. Now, you have to do that whenever you're riding bucking horses, but you don't want to get disappointed because the score was only 72. Here he comes around there now. Okay, John, you're supposed to wait on the pickup man, but hey, when you've gone as far as you can go ahead and get dirty.
Joe Wimberly, good bull rider from Cool, Texas. Top Gun, the bull.
Bull is tough to ride, got a lot of power. Gonna make a left turn. Joe Wimberly, national finalist 2 or 3 times, coming around. Top Gun, changing direction. Wow! He's hooked, he's down. Look at the bullfighters. Ron Claver got a hold of him. Joe gets up and moves out. That's a reaction. The lights are on and nobody's home right there. Joe might be hurt.
See David still trying to keep the attention of Top Gun, and Joe Wimberly, don't see that very often, but he came out of that very shaky, up and walking around.
Well, you can see the dirt right on his shoulders. He hit right real hard. Look, the score will make him feel better, Dan.
A lot better. 78 points for Joe Wimberly.
Now, a lot of power here. A lot of this is called working for your money right here. Rolling, changing, making that real hard jerk. Joe's really got a good hope with his feet, and that really is helping him here. Now, let's watch right here. Out of position. Boom, ooh, really hard. Gets a good shot in the stomach.
Rough night for Joe.
Well, like we say, folks, it ain't over, but this one is close. I hope you've enjoyed watching some of the best cowboys in the world matched up against some of the toughest livestock in the world. If so, I know you'll enjoy my worst wrecks at Mesquite Rodeo 1988. This tape is full of the spills and crashes which make rodeo so thrilling to watch, and here's how to order yours.
To order Don Gay's 1988 Worst Wrecks tape at Mesquite Rodeo, send a check or money order for $29.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to Mesquite Rodeo Tapes, 1818 Rodeo Drive, Mesquite, Texas 75149. Or call 1-800-331-1000 for Visa or MasterCard orders. Please specify 1988 Worst Wrecks tape. Sorry, no CODs.
Also, I want to remind you, if you missed ordering the 1986 or 1987 Wrecks or Rides home videos, they're also available. There's a Best Rides 1986 and Worst Wrecks 1986, Best Rides and Worst Wrecks 1987, and each tape is $29.95 plus $3 each shipping and handling. Now, use the same phone number and the same address we showed you a minute ago to order, and be sure to specify Worst Wrecks or Best Rides and the year. And if you want to order all 4 tapes at one time for $115, I'll pay the shipping and handling. Now, thanks again for ordering this tape, and I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did putting it together. Happy trails, partner.
Hi, I'm Shelley Burmeister. Most of you know me from the Mesquite Championship Rodeo, but I'm also a former Miss Rodeo Iowa and a first runner-up in the Miss Rodeo America pageant. Along with former Miss Rodeo America Pam Minnick, I've prepared a video called Capture the Crown. If you've ever thought of entering a Miss Rodeo pageant at any level, this tape's for you. It's full of tips on hair, makeup, clothes, and most important, since both Pam and I have been judges as well as contestants, tips on what the judges expect. To get your copy, send $29.95 plus $3 shipping and handling for each tape to Capture the Crown, Reedland Sports, 2806 Opryland Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 37214. Visa or MasterCard orders, call area code 615-885-1545. Order your copy today. You'll be glad you did.